Welcome back. With us now is senior Sophie Newson and sophomore Larynn Shumaker. Ladies, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
No problem.
Sophie, let's start with you. You were part of the team last year. You guys had to wait to get that first conference win, but it comes a little earlier this year. How does it feel to sort of get that one under your belt and move forward with the rest of the season?
It feels really good. We know that from here on out, like, we have to progress from here. And like you said before, like, we had that one win at the end of season last year, but now we just have that confidence to keep going and pushing forward, and we know that we can beat anyone as long as we work hard. So now that we have it out of the way, just keep progressing.
And you were one of the leaders on last year's team, but now as a senior, you probably look to even more to lead. Did you come into this season with a little bit more expectations on yourself?
Yeah, I knew that I had a lot of, my 3 years behind me, but I also knew that I had to be that leader for the incoming freshmen and also for the people who have been looking up to me the last 3 years that I've been here. So I had a lot of expectations upon myself.
And Larynn, you came in, as a sophomore, but you've really been playing like a veteran. You've been that low post presence the Cardinals really have need in this new offense. How has that sort of helped you progress, being that down low force?
I just knew I had to step up this year. There was an opportunity for me to come in and play big, show what kind of player I was. So I just took the opportunity.
And with this new offense that you guys have implemented, do you ever feel left out that you're not, behind the arc shooting all those threes like everybody else? Or you just like doing your job down low?
No, I don't like to shoot threes at all. I don't feel left out whatsoever. I'm just there for if they actually do miss, I'm just there for an offensive rebound.
And you guys have really stressed, getting up as many shots as possible. How do you feel that'll help you guys as you continue this tough CCIW schedule ahead?
I think it'll help a lot. The more shots we put up, the more opportunity we have to score. We're just trying to get more shots than the other team, and I think that'll help us.
You guys have definitely been getting more shots than Sophie on the other end. Defense gets a little tough because sometimes you're the last man standing, if you will. But you've really sacrificed your body this year, and you've been taking a couple charges that really could just turn the momentum of a game very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Being that back person, the safety, as we would call it, is a very hard position to play, and you do have to sacrifice your body or even your will. So being back there, but you also trust your teammates to help you out too.
And while you guys may be scoring a lot, you are really forcing other teams to turn the ball over because some of them come in and it seems like they're almost at a loss with this fast pace up and down the court action. Oh
yeah, they are. But running the fast pace is what we do, like running the running gun and just getting up and down the floor and making them tired. It'll benefit us in the long run, at the end of the game when they're tired and, we're still going. We still have fresh legs.
You guys have definitely shown fresh legs so far this year. The Cardinal offense wasn't the only reason they took home the victory against Augustana. We take a look at how the defense stepped up as well in this week's What's the Word?
I think we were just more aggressive but smart at the same time. I feel like sometimes we just run to the ball and then they just run around us, but this time we were keeping them in our trap and getting the lag passes, like we like to say, the open players.
We gotta just stay on our traps and really contain, the offense and just get in all of our lag positions and all that. So we really have to have trust in one another and just realize that our teammates are gonna be back there and we just got to trust one another.
It's so important just to build the confidence of the team. Like Coach told us before the game that we just need to get this win under our belt and then eventually we're just going to start winning.
Larynn, you're one of those girls that may be on the bench to start the game, but it doesn't really matter who's starting for this Cardinal team, it seems like, because whenever you guys get in, you're really all contributing.
Exactly. We have a very deep team. We know that when someone gets the opportunity to get in and play, they're going to give it their all, and we have confidence in all of our teammates and coaching staff and everyone.
Is it difficult for you guys as a player because in any given game you may play with, 10 or 12 different girls on the floor?
No, it's basketball. It's the same thing.
Just the same system, just a different person put it in the system?
Exactly.
And do you feel that has benefited you guys as a team, that you can really plug anybody in the system and it should work?
Yeah, it's like we have more camaraderie now. Like we know that we're all going to play. We know we're all going to get an opportunity. We all have confidence in each other, so it's the same thing.
And Sophie, you can really talk about the camaraderie because you've seen it the past 3 years. How has this new offense helped you guys come closer as a team?
Like you said, when playing with different people, each time you go in, it's only building the team and building that connection with each player even more and learning how the other players work together, and just learning their different skills also, and learning what you can and cannot do with your other teammates.
Do you think you guys may take some people by surprise in this conference? You played Carthage real tough for 40 minutes, and that's a team that went to the Elite Eight last year, and you guys had opportunities to win that game. What's that say about this team moving forward?
I think it says a lot about our team moving forward. It just says that we can stick with anybody. We're fearless, like Coach said before. We're not scared of anyone, and we're just going to work hard and keep going, and we can work with anyone in this conference.
And Larynn, you guys were picked preseason to finish 6th. I don't know if you guys even look at those rankings or even care about them, but did you guys take that as a team sort of to heart? Like, we can be better than this. We can prove to some of these other teams that we belong near the top.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of just, we don't really pay attention to that. We're going to go to practice every day. We're going to work hard. I think that we're going to surprise a lot of people in this conference. Starting like Carthage, I know that I'm sure they were probably scared, and Illinois Wesleyan is probably not ready for us, but.
And Sophie, speaking of this whole new year, as one of the seniors, one of your teammates, or both of your other senior teammates, Jenny Swanson, Emily Murphy, they feel like they've really stepped up this year and sort of helped the rest of the team transition to this new system.
Mm-hmm. They definitely have, and they've contributed also, being seniors and being leaders on this team, and helping everyone out. Murph, our post, has been working down low, and Swanee's been shooting her 3, and it's not taking them out of the element of the game that they're used to. It's actually helping them, and they're helping us.
And how different is it for you? I mean, you played close to 20 to 30 minutes last year, and now you're probably down to about 15 minutes a game. What does that do for you as far as an athlete and with staying fresh for the whole year?
It only makes me work that much harder. Just the 15 minutes is just like playing 20 or 30 minutes. Regardless of the time that you get on the court, you just bust your butt regardless of that time.
Well, it's been fun watching you guys pour on the points this year. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we check in with North Central College Sports Information Director Clark Tuscher and see what's going on with other Cardinal sports in action. Don't go away.